everyone, welcome to my channel. This session is probably not going to take very long, and it is for rotator cuff or shoulder issues, which so many of my clients seem to have. So I hope this helps you. Please have a band ready, and you're going to need to tie in your resistance band, tie a knot so that you just make a small loop, and later on, once we've done the first exercise, you are going to be able to put this band around your wrist. So just have it ready, tie that little knot, make sure it's nice and tight so you've got most of the band available and your knot at one end. Okay, and we'll come back to that. We're going to start with a nerve glide, specifically called the suprascapular nerve, and we're going to put it into a tension sequence. It is useful if you, even if you don't have particular nerve issues, the nerve glide helps feed the muscles that are around your shoulder blade, particularly rotator cuff, and the action that you need from your rotator cuff. So it is a useful little nerve drill to do. And we'll start on the right side, and then we'll also do the other side. So you're going to take your arm, lift your arm up, and you're going to bend your elbow and then just let your forearm just kind of hang to the floor, because we want the shoulder to go into some internal rotation. Okay, then you're going to take your other arm. Just to help support the arm, you're going to hook your arm underneath and just let your wrist kind of hold your upper part of your arm. And so just so that your arm is sort of relaxed in space, you're helping to hold your arm up. Okay, then you're going to, your right arm, it needs to move across your body. So don't pull it from your underarm. Make sure you have specifically moved your shoulder, moved your arm across your body. Then you need to let your shoulder blade depress, which means go down. Shoulder blade goes down, and then you slightly retract your shoulder blade, meaning bring it closer towards your spine. So we need to keep all of the sequence in place. Next thing, you need to tilt your head so it's left ear to left shoulder, and then you're going to slightly drop your chin. Okay, so you might start to feel a tensioning or maybe like a nervy feeling, and you want to keep that around a 3 out of 10. We've got to hold all of these sequences in place, and now you're going to lift your shoulder blade up and let it drop down. And lift your shoulder blade up and let it drop down. So remember, your head is slightly down towards your towards your left shoulder. And you're lifting and lowering the shoulder blade. You're not rushing this. You've got to make sure that you're accurate, keeping all of these parts in place that we already set up. And we're just going to do this a couple more times. You can almost think of this as like your warm-up before we do some of the resistance band exercises. Last one. Okay. All right, come out of that. So we're going to do the other side. You're going to lift your arm up, and you're just going to let your forearm angle downwards so that the shoulder goes into some internal rotation. You're going to take your free arm underneath and hook your hand just to help support the weight of your arm, so it doesn't feel effortful holding the arm up that much. You're going to move your arm across your body. Don't pull it from your right arm. Move the left arm to do that. You've got to let your shoulder blade depress, so it's got to go down, and draw your shoulder blade towards your spine. So that's some retraction. Then you tilt your right ear to right shoulder, and slightly drop your chin down. So you're looking at your shoulder. We go to the shoulder blade, and you lift and lower it. And it's gentle, because you want to keep the intensity level a 3 out of 10. You might feel a bit of a stretch down your neck, down your back. Keep breathing. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Little up and down. After this, we go to the band. Okay. All right, so come out of that. And then can you go to your band that hopefully you have tied your knot in, and you're going to slip the loop around your right wrist. The rest of the band, you're going to need to stand on it, and you want to make sure that it is tight enough for you to feel this resistance. And of course, you can always ease off some of the tension. So I've put the band around my right wrist. I'm going to stand on the band with my left foot just so that it doesn't get in the way. And we're going to do a shoulder figure of 8. And the figure of 8 is going to be a horizontal figure of 8. Okay? So you've also got to work to keep your forearm horizontal. All right. And you're going to start, oh my goodness, in any direction. And you will feel how the tension doesn't actually ever disappear, but on the way up, there is more tension. Hopefully, make sure your knot is secure. So we want forearm to stay level, horizontal. You're not going to move the rest of your body. We're just moving the shoulder. Oh my goodness, it's starting to burn. Okay, we're going to change the direction. So same figure of 8, but just change the direction. And you should feel how effortful this is from the top of the shoulder and from your shoulder blade, keeping your accurate figure of 8 and rest. My goodness, that should have felt pretty tiring. Okay, we're going to go to the other side. So slip the band around your left wrist and pop the band on the floor so that you stand on it on your right. We'll do another round of this, by the way, but it should feel really hard that, you needed this rest. Okay, so we've got this level forearm. It is parallel to the ground. Other arm is relaxed down by your side. And you're going to begin your figure of 8 again. And you also might notice that there is the side that is just so much easier. So here it is, my easier side. Accurate figure of 8. And you might notice the figure 8 can go a little bit behind you. Your elbow can go behind you just a little bit. And then you're going to change the direction. Same figure of 8, but just change the directionality of it. Oh, that burn's going to kick in if it hasn't already. If it hasn't, your band is not tight enough. So stand on more of that band. Wow, oh, my goodness. Okay, cool. Let's go back and repeat that. So switch hands. Make sure your knot is still secure. Okay, stand on the band. So you've got the band around your right wrist again. Stand on the band with your left foot. Okay, it's around your wrist, the band, and you can make a light fist and you're going to begin your figure of 8 again. Second time round, you might be like, oh, I'm nailing this. This is easier. Remember to come across your body. It's that same sort of shoulder stretch that you did when we were doing your nerve glide. Definitely easier second time round. Change the direction. Keep standing up tall. You want to keep lengthening your spine. And you want to feel the effort of the up part of the figure of 8. The down part is fine. The up part, you really have to push up into that band, keeping your wrist nice and neutral. Switch sides. Okay, so move it around your left wrist. Stand on the band, right side. Okay, if you need to make this more challenging, just make sure you're standing on more of that band. Light fist, level forearm, and begin your figure of 8, your horizontal figure of 8. Amazing. Figure of 8 shapes are complex movements, so your brain, specifically your cerebellum, will be very happy about this. You're going to change the direction. And again, you want to feel the effortful part of the pushing up part of the figure of 8. Make sure it's smooth. Notice if it isn't though, if it's a little ratchety, or if you're struggling to coordinate the figure of 8 shape. Definitely come back and repeat it if you are. Wow, okay. So leave your band for a second. We're going to go to making some more shapes, but in the form of letters, I, Y, T, and W. So you're going to do that by coming into a hinge position. So bend your knees a little bit. Sit back towards your heels so your hips go behind you. And we've got straight arms. You're going to have thumbs up. So palms facing inwards. So therefore your thumbs are up. Lengthen your neck. From your back, you're going to lift your arms straight up in line with your ears. And that will be the letter I. Lower them down. Then you're going to go up and out a little bit. So you're making the letter Y, I need straight elbows. Then you go out to the side, which will be the T, thumbs are still up. Lower your arms down, and then you've got to bend your elbows to make more of a W shape so that you look like that, but your elbows need to press forwards. And we will repeat that again. I and Y, T, and then the W. Be really accurate with these shapes. You're not rushing. Lift from your back. Feel how your scapula need to move to help you make these actions. The T and then the W. Okay, now we're going to add in pulses. So go to the I. Pulse your arms up. 3, 2, 1. Lower. The pulsing is more of a pushing action. Keep pushing behind you. Go to the Y. Pulse here. 1, 2, 3. Lower. Go to the T. Probably easier here. You should feel how your shoulder blades come towards each other. 3 pulses. Go to the W and just pulse the shape up. Up or back maybe. Back. Back. And stand up. Take a second. Just do a roll down. Let your shoulder blades relax. We're going to do one more round of those pulses. One more roll down before we go again. Shoulder blades just relax. Good, good, good. Okay, so let's go. One more round with the pulses. So you're going to go into your heels, sit back a little bit towards your hips. You're going to lift your arms up to the I. We're going to pulse here. 1, 2, 3. Lower. You're going to go to the Y and pulse here. Straight elbows. Keep your neck in line, the back of your neck in line with your tailbone. You're going to go to the T. Nice and wide arms. Think wingspan. 3 pulses. Try not to look straight ahead, otherwise your neck won't be in the right place. Finally, the W, pulse. Just think pushing the shape back. Push the shape back, almost leading with the forearms, not so much the elbows. Oh my goodness. And come up. Oh, I really hope you can feel that all around your shoulder blades. It should feel really good. So I hope you enjoy that and definitely come back to it, especially if you do suffer with rotator cuff issues. And if you're looking for more strength and mobility work, please visit the description in this video for details of my online classes and 8-week strength program. See you soon.